What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Ben with Mechanized Cleaning Solutions, and we are going to go through some stuff that we're going to get into. Let's have a look around the shop here. I just got done cleaning out and reorganizing the shop. Got ourselves a fire cabinet, got the blasting station set up over here, which I don't think we're going to do much of because it sucks. We got cool new work table all set up, got this place all cleaned out. Now that we got some help and I promoted one of our main guys, I've been having more time here. So before we get into this, what we're gonna wind up doing is putting together this roots blower reassembly so you guys can see how that goes. That's a long time coming. We should definitely not have taken this long, but I just couldn't get to it. So anyways, we're gonna get this blower back together, show you guys how to do that. And this is pretty cool because you can take these things apart and save it and write down what they're shimmed out so you don't have to fuck with it at all. But if you just have nothing but pieces and you want to put it back together from scratch and learn how to time it properly, this will be a complete reassembly after having lost all your information about the way things were put together. So you'll be able to put this thing back together perfectly. And this would be really helpful because a lot of times, actually, I've never even seen one put together properly. Like when they come from the factory, they're never actually shimmed perfectly. They're always off a little bit, and then they tend to wind up needing to rebuild sooner rather than later. But if you shim them perfectly and you get those lobes perfectly lined up at 90 degrees, they'll last much longer because you have a little more gap on one side of the lobe as the other before it'll gum up and get jammed up and stop working. So we'll show you how to do that from start to scratch. But that's mostly not what I want to talk about. After we get through that rebuild video, then we're going to go into, we're going to kind of break off of the physical mechanical stuff, and we're going to get into some esoteric personal development stuff. We're gonna do a little 3-part mini series that's gonna be basically centered around the concept of personal development and the ways that you need to change yourself, or the things that you need to strengthen in yourself and the things that you need to weaken in yourself, so that the part of the equation of your company that is you is not left behind and overlooked. I like to look at things in a kind of holistic way. You know, like for example, I'm not really talking about just how to show you guys what to do. What I really want to do is include the total equation, which includes you, the way you are. This aspect of your business, you, will have a huge impact on the way that your business unfolds, the way that you solve problems, the way that you deal with the challenges as they come up on a day-to-day basis. So I think it's important, I think it's important that we address those things. You know, like I said before, one of my first videos, I'm a weirdo, and I'm gonna be telling you some weird shit you probably didn't expect to hear, but stuff that I found incredibly helpful. One of these videos is gonna be what I do to stay healthy as a reclamation pressure washer, so that you can take this business that you're gonna be doing for however many years and take this into your old age and still be effective when a lot of other guys around you are having problems with their joints and their knees, their elbows, their bodies start breaking down, they can't do it anymore. Ideally, you don't want to be doing this physical work any longer than you have to. You want to, move up the scale, start getting into having employees and all that stuff. But for those guys who want to stay a single owner operator, you don't want to deal with the problems and all the headaches that come with having employees. You're going to be relying on your own physical body to do this work for many years to come. So I'm going to show you what I do to stay healthy. This will have a lot to do with the things that I eat, the exercises that I do, and the special equipment and tools that I use to keep my body in good shape. Another video in this 3-part series is going to be called The Importance of Enthusiasm. So this will be this is a hugely important topic I want to get into that will help arm you guys for success. And we're going to get into the origins of the concept of enthusiasm, and we're going to get into the relationship, the importance of enthusiasm in running your business and being successful and just getting through on a day-to-day basis. And yeah, that'll be one video. Another video we're going to do is going to be, we're going to go into the differences between a worker and a craftsman and an artist. And, this is like a sort of, like a tiered progression through your own development as a contractor and as a single owner operator running a company. We're going to talk about the differences between a worker how a worker differs from a craftsman and how a craftsman differs from an artist. And the main things that separate those three categories of a professional contractor. All right, guys. So that's pretty much it. That's what's coming. So that's 4 videos coming up in the next, well, I'd like to say hopefully get them done in the next week or 2. That'd be awesome. But we'll start with this blower, get the rest of this out of the way, get that thing put back together. And then, like I said, we want to get into some esoteric stuff that I think a lot of people wouldn't be thinking would be important, but if we don't address this stuff, well, let's just say it this way, it saved a lot of pain down the road. Get a little shortcut. So, all right, guys. Talk to you soon. See ya.